watching Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning. Only on Shade 45. Y'all better tune in or these guys is coming at you. Turn it up.
Wow, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. She's here with us from the Talk. One of our favorite reasons to watch the Talk.
Yeah.
The one and only Sharon Osbourne is here.
Hey, thank you.
Yo, you describe a time in life. I remember growing up, it was the same way. Our mother used to kick us out the house.
Yeah, oh, she would want the house empty. She'd be cleaning up. It's like you'd get in the way, get out of the house.
Yeah.
And literally, we would go home at dinner time. That was it.
That was it, right? When it got dark, now you can't peel these kids off the couch because they're playing video games or they're on the internet.
That's right.
Right?
Or they're locked in their bedrooms.
Yeah.
I never had a door, let alone a lock.
You couldn't lock your room, right? Nah, you couldn't. Could you say, if your mother called you, could you say what?
Oh, you must be joking. My father, his hand would have been across my mouth like, boom, no way.
You couldn't say what?
No way.
I called my daughter. I said, Kiyomi, what? What? Yeah. Who taught you to say what? You couldn't say what, right?
No way.
Sharon Osbourne is here. You brought up, you know your daughter is like one of my best friends.
That's true.
She never told you this, huh?
She's so cute.
She's something else. We hosted the red carpet together for the 2015 VMAs, and the entire time was such a great time with Kelly. You know, because you can't really tame is the wrong word, but you can't really format Kelly Osbourne. So it was interesting that they had all these things they wanted her to do and say. And I was like, no, that's not what you do with Kelly. Let her do her. And then if we need to reel in the business, I'll reel in the business. Yeah. Right?
Yeah. No, listen, you are so right. She's like a bird. She just flies.
She just flies.
Just flaunting around.
She said something really interesting to me. I saw her at an award show. I can't think of the name of the award show that we were at. And I had my daughter with me. And I introduced those two and I stepped back. Right? And my daughter just started talking to her. And she said, I really like that you let your daughter step up front and speak for herself. I never even thought of that. You know what I mean? Like that whole dynamic.
Yeah.
You know, and I was,
how old is your girl?
She's 17 now.
Oh.
Yeah. So I guess that's something you guys installed in her. Maybe.
I listened. I didn't stand a chance. I could never talk for her. She would like put her hand on me like, excuse me. It's me.
Oh, so that's okay.
Yeah,
so
it's all self.
You got bullied by your daughter.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I did.
You did, right? Wayne Brady's going to be on the show. What kind of surprises you guys have for the show this week? Like Wayne Brady's on today, right?
Oh, how wonderful is Wayne?
Yeah.
I mean, just love him. We've got some great people coming on. We've got Josh Groban. We've got the cast of Downton Abbey. We've got Dean Morgan. He's such a great actor. We've got Patty Smythe.
Yeah.
We've got so many great people this week.
You guys giving away money too?
I'm giving away money today.
Yes.
I am going out on the street. I am giving away money.
Can we start
for
right
Christmas? Yeah. Let's try. We'll do a rehearsal.
Sharon!
What do people have to do to win the money, Sharon? Like, do they have to come up to you? They have to sing, perform? What's the catch?
They have to answer a question.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an easy one though. Come on,
easy?
it's holiday time, so it'll be easy.
Okay. Maybe we could play. We could play this game.
Okay.
For the money, right?
Sure.
Okay, and then we're going to open up the phone lines for Sharon Osbourne, 888-742-3345. Sway in the morning, Shade 45, 16 minutes into the hour. We have the lovely Sharon Osbourne here.
Yep.
The Talk is in New York this week, ladies and gentlemen.
I know.
Yeah.
Sharon is telling us all about it, giving us all the details.
You gotta come down and see us.
I'm gonna bring my mom.
You better.
on Wednesday, Sharon.
Okay.
I promise.
All
I'll bring
right.
my mom on
That's
Wednesday.
what's up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can Heather get like some preferential treatment? Like make sure she's sitting up front.
Whatever she wants, she will get.
Okay, that's
Believe
good.
me.
Heather, sit
Thank
up
you.
front, Heather.
I will. I will try to. She said 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
2 o'clock.
Okay, I'm coming through, Sharon.
Now,
All right.
you see Sharon Osbourne on the street. She got money in her pocket.
Wow.
Let me tell you how you can win it. She's going to ask you a question, right?
Yes.
Like, give me an example of a question. Let's say Tracy was on the streets and she always needs money.
True.
She wanted to win the money. She came up to you, Sharon, I want to play. What would you say to her? Like, give me an example of a question you might give her.
Okay, you got 2 seconds.
Okay.
How many days left till Christmas?
How many days? Less than 3 weeks.
Oh, that was 2 months. Come on.
I don't know, 11.
On the next episode of I Flunked Out of College.
That's why I don't even know what today's date is, man. Every day's a goddamn
Today
when you're
is
an
the
adult.
7th.
All right, Joe is on the line from Chicago. Joe, good morning. Say hello to Sharon Osbourne.
That was pressure.
Hey, Sharon, how you doing? What's up, Sway? How to be? Tracy G, what's
Hi.
going on?
Good morning.
Good morning, Joe.
How are you today?
All right, my darling, how are you?
I'm good. I'm just calling to let you know that I will be at Ozzy's concert on the 26th, or the 22nd in Chicago.
I
Really
will
looking
be
forward
there.
to it.
I will be there too. Okay, so I will look forward to that.
Hey, yo,
Absolutely.
Joe, if you're able to get past the security and you get able to get next to Sharon, let her know you're a citizen of Sway in the morning. All right.
Absolutely. You guys take care and have a wonderful day.
All right.
God bless. Bye.
Ozzy still hits that stage, and that still excites him, right? Just being on stage.
Yeah, it's what he does.
Yeah.
You know, it's him. I mean, he's only ever done that his entire life, and so it makes him feel alive.
Makes
you know,
him feel alive.
He loves it.
That's what's up.
I thought you did that, Sharon. All right. Hey, hello.
Ah, you sugar lips, you.
Okay.
Oh, sugar
You
lips.
a little stinky.
Stinky. I like that one.
You've heard about my lips. Yolanda's on the line from San Diego. Yolanda, say hello to Sharon.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi,
Sharon, how you
Yolanda.
doing?
All right, my
Hi, how
darling.
you doing? Huh?
She says she's great.
I'm great, yes.
Okay. What's your question for Sharon, Yo-Yo?
I just want to let her know that I appreciate what she's doing because I'm a person that gives back, and I think that makes a whole world to a lot of people. You know, it just makes a difference. So it's something that I appreciate, and that's pretty much what I wanted to say to her.
Well, God bless you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that was good for the ratings. All right. Go ahead, Heather.
It just dawned on me while I was sitting here, and I'm just like your energy and your presence and how you just came in hugging and loving everybody, and it made me wonder. I watched you on television with your kids and your children, and we watched them grow up, and then I look at a Kris Jenner and her being a momager or whatever they call, and people like hate her, and they said such bad things about it. How is it that you were able to like balance it so well, and you come out like on top? Everybody loves you. Everybody kind of wants you to be their mom. And it's just like this love for Sharon Osbourne, whereas it was such the opposite for someone else. What do you think that you did that was so different?
I honestly don't know. I mean, we're completely different people.
Yeah.
Yes, you know, we're women, we're mums, we're grandmothers. I honestly don't know. You know, nobody takes the same path. We're
Right.
all on different paths, and all our morals are different, and we all want different things out of life. So
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, she's on a different path to me. I know her. She's always been lovely with me. But I know her, but I don't know her. You know?
Yeah.
Sharon Osbourne is here, man. Why we have her? Because I love what you guys do on the talk. You dissect every topic, you know, to the minute compound. We could throw some at her and see.
Come on.
We ready? Okay, let's get into the
I'm ready.
celebrity
Come
wire.
on,
Let's
come
go.
on,
Let's go. All right, 21 minutes into the hour. Tracy, what you got?
Okay, Sharon, I don't know if you pay attention to VH1's Love and Hip Hop, but everyone's really looking forward to the New York season because Remy Ma and Papoose are going to be making their premiere. But let me tell you.
Yeah. Papoose, Tracy.
Whatever, you know, Papoose, stay their
on.
business. All right, here's the part that I want you to focus on. Because if you paid attention to Love and Hip Hop, then you probably were obsessed with this torrid triangle between Sway's buddy, Peter Gunz, Tara, who is a baby mother, and then Amina Butterfly, who came in and Peter Gunz ended up marrying. Now, Peter Gunz already has 8 children. We're finding out that there's rumors that he got Tara pregnant when he's still married to Amina Butterfly.
Wow.
He even came on the show in the middle of the triangle and said this.
I fell in love with Amina while I was with Tara. Me and Tara weren't in the best place at the time, and I'm thinking it's like the end. So, but Amina thinks I'm playing games, so I married her, and so I wait, just hold on. Then when I see that Tara really wasn't over it, and she was just giving me my space, and she wasn't, I felt bad, and you know, one of the things I wanted to do was take her and the kids away. I wasn't able to do that. Financially, I've been in a hole. And once I made some money, I wanted to take them away. And I also wanted to give Tyra the opportunity to say, listen, I felt bad for what I did.
All right, so, okay, that's Peter Guns right there. I think the question is more about monogamy. How do you feel about monogamy? Because this dude's going back and forth having babies with two women. How do you feel about monogamy?
Hey, do you know what? He just says, he's having a hard time financially. He needs to put that thing away. He needs to put it away. He needs to get a lock.
Uh-huh.
All right? Put a safety lock on that thing, because if you can't afford it, especially, then you shouldn't play.
You shouldn't play.
You shouldn't play.
I'm going to let Peter Guns know that Sharon Osbourne said if you can't afford it, then you shouldn't play. All right.
No, that's what he's got a right hand for.
Oh,
Put it to use, right?
He's left-handed. All right.
Oh my gosh. Okay, moving on to some other news. So we heard about Chris Brown. He had his place burglarized when he wasn't there, and his auntie was there, and she had a gun pointed in her face. Now, Big Sean out in Detroit, his home was burglarized while he was performing in Dubai. People came in. They made a beeline for the safe. They grabbed $150,000 in jewelry. They also grabbed unpublished music. Bunch of stuff was stolen, and people believe it's an inside job.
You ever experienced that?
Yeah. This happened about 9 years ago. Ozzy and I were fast asleep. We'd been to somebody's birthday party, came back home, and at about 4 a.m, Ozzy goes into the bathroom to take a pee, and he sees something out the corner of his eye. And this guy ducked down in my dressing room, and this guy had got in through our dressing room window, had just absolutely cleaned us out of jewelry. His friend was out in the garden. He's throwing all the stuff out the window to his friend in the garden. Ozzy grabs this guy, and he's got him by the neck, and he literally threw him out of the open window. And, instead of I'm like, why didn't you break his neck?
Yeah.
Break his neck.
Didn't break his neck? That when he flew out the window, that didn't hurt him?
He hurt his legs, but not his neck, unfortunately. Yeah. And they got away with a fortune in jewelry. Wow. We never, ever got it back. It's really scary. It's really scary experience to think that somebody has been in your sacred place, which is your home.
While you're asleep. What did you do? What kind of precautions did you take after that? Did y'all get an alarm system? Or?
Oh, God, bars on the windows. You feel like I'm on Montgomery Bay. Yeah. It's it's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. Sharon Osbourne is here. We heard about LL. The guy broke into LL Cool J's house and he broke his ribs. That's what you want to ask. That's what you're talking about.
That's what I love. That's it. You come in my home. What do you expect? I'm going to make you coffee?
Yeah, exactly, right? No.
Nope.
Because you're British, you're going to make them tea?
Yeah, and a biscuit. Tea and a biscuit.
That's not going to happen. All right, we got more. We got Sharon Osbourne here. Just throw some stuff at her. What else happened this weekend?
Morgan Freeman. Big ass scare happened to him Saturday night when the private jet he commissioned careened off the freaking runway during emergency landing. He was the only one that was on the private jet, and him and the pilot, no one got hurt.
Thank God. I mean, he's had a tough time lately with what's happened to
his granddaughter, right, getting stabbed 15 times.
I mean, God bless him. Thank God he's fine. I adore him.
Bruce Almighty came true.
Yeah.
Remember he played God in that movie? Right?
Yes.
And he came out unscathed? It was because of that. Okay, I'm going to throw a bunch of stuff at you. I want to just get your immediate feedback on Donald Trump.
Donald Trump scares the living daylights out of me. I'm petrified of him. Because he's so volatile. He is, wants to be a politician, but yet he doesn't act like one because he can't take comments. Yeah. He can, anything you say that he doesn't like, he explodes like a volcano. Mm-hmm. So, this man, if he was in power, and you said something about him, he'd press the button. That button would be pressed every other day. He's so volatile. You would feel so... he terrifies me because he has no filter.
He has no filter.
No filter at all. And, somebody doesn't agree with what he says, and he's like, get him out of here, get him, throw him out. And it's like, you just can't behave that way because that spreads. Yeah. You behave that way, other people will, and then it's crazy time.
Okay. Yeah.
What about Raven Simone?
I love her. She reminds me of Michael. I love her. She's a feisty little thing.
Yeah. Okay. Charlie Sheen. What did you think about him revealing that he had HIV, and now you got all these women that coming back say he didn't tell me?
Oh, do you know? And I got into trouble on the show through a lot of viewers because I wasn't boo-hoo, poor Charlie.
Yeah.
Poor Charlie, what? You know, you play, you pay, and you know, he has a. You know, it's his choice, but he's very decadent sexually. He loves to experiment with drugs and all that. So, hey, you live on the edge. That's what you get. I'm not boo-hooing for him.
Okay. All right. Sharon Osbourne.
Kardashians.
I think they are the most exotic, beautiful young girls ever. I mean, they are extremely beautiful. I mean, what are the odds that you get that many girls in a family and they're all gorgeous? You know, it's...
Yeah, okay. Playboy no longer showing new pics.
Thank God. They were so...
Oh, no, come on. That's why I gotta disagree.
No, come on. No. I love nudes. I love the women's bodies, men's bodies, but they were some old-time crap pictures that they used to put in. You know, all you needed was the girl with the beach ball and you know, they were really hokey pictures. If you're going to do it well, like a Helmut Newton, you know, get some grittiness to it. But their style was dated.
You thought the style was dated, so they could have been a little more explicit. One more. Subway's spokesperson, Jared Fogle.
Yes.
You know,
oh, my Lord. Where's ISIS when you need them?
Oh, wow. Sharon Osbourne, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Make sure you check her out on the Talk this week.
Sharon, give me some love on that one. I ain't mad. Get him out of here.
I think we'll end on that note. Sharon, thank you, Sharon. And if you guys want to reach out to her directly, you got social media and all that, right, Sharon?
Revolting.
Where can they find you on social media?
Oh, you can find me. I am everywhere.
There it is. I love it. All right, we coming back, Sway in the morning.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shea 45. Kilo.